Hey guys, I'm Nisa Homey. Today I'm sharing curry leaves rice recipe, ideal as a healthy meal for lunch or for dinner, a healthy and nutrient dense meal for kids lunchbox or for office tiffin. So let's get started with the recipe. Into my cast iron kadai, I'm adding in 2 teaspoons wood pressed sesame oil, also known as nallenna in Malayalam, or till oil or gingerly oil. Once the oil is heated, reduce the flame to the lowest. Add in 1.5 teaspoon tur dal, 1 teaspoon Bengal gram, also known as kadala parippu in Malayalam, 1 teaspoon urad dal. Give it a stir and lightly roast the dals. Once the dals are roasted and has started to turn light golden brown in color, add in half teaspoon whole black peppercorns, half teaspoon jeera, also known as cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon sesame seeds, 4 to 5 whole red chilies. You can increase or decrease red chilies as per your taste. Give this all a good mix and lightly roast them as well. Once the jeera and the sesame seeds splutter, give it a good stir. Add in 1 cup of fresh curry leaves and give it all a good mix. Curry leaves are a good source of iron and folate, hence I like to use them in my recipes. Stir it really well so that they become lightly roasted and crisp. 2 minutes later, the curry leaves are lightly roasted and has become crisp. Add in a small piece of hing, also known as asafoetida, half teaspoon turmeric powder, 3 tablespoons fresh grated coconut, and lightly give it all a good mix. About a minute later, turn off the flame, transfer everything onto a plate. Allow this to cool down completely. Once the curry leaves mix has cooled down, transfer to a small chutney grinder. Now you can always make a double or triple batch of this and store it in an airtight glass container once it is ground to a powder. This will keep good for a couple of weeks or even months. Now when you are planning to make this for a longer period, the only thing you need to make sure is that you need to roast the coconut a little more so that the moisture of the coconut is released and it becomes slightly roasted. This way it will help to keep this mix for a longer time. Add in a small piece of tamarind, 1 teaspoon sea salt or as needed, and grind this to a fine powder. And now my curry leaves mix is ready. If you're not making curry leaves rice right away, you can transfer to an airtight glass container and store it in the refrigerator. But if you have roasted the coconut, then it will stay good at room temperature for a couple of weeks or even months. To make the curry leaves rice, I'm heating my kadai with 1 tablespoon wood pressed sesame oil. Once the oil is heated, add in half teaspoon jeera. Once the jeera starts to splutter, add in 1 teaspoon mustard seeds. Once the mustard seeds starts to splutter, add in half teaspoon Bengal gram, half teaspoon urad dal, 3 tablespoon peanuts, 3 to 4 whole red chilies, some fresh curry leaves. Give this all a good mix. Once the peanuts and the other ingredients are lightly roasted, I'm adding in 3 cups of cooked rice. Today I'm using an indigenous variety of rice known as Ilipaipu Chemba rice. Ilipaipu Chemba rice is a good source of B vitamins. I also prefer to use cooked and cooled rice so that the rice becomes a good source of resistant starch. Resistant starch helps in good gut health. I always focus on maintaining a good gut health, thereby trying to teach and understand you on how to maintain a good gut health. Always try to use locally sourced indigenous rice varieties for maximum health benefits. If you're having health issues like thyroid, PCOS, or diabetes, do try to include indigenous rice varieties in your diet and also try to maintain a good gut microbiome. So into this I'm adding in 3 cups of cooked Ilipaipu Chemba rice. Give it a good stir. Cooked and cooled rice are a good source of resistant starch. I have done a detailed video on the benefits of including resistant starch in your diet. I'm not repeating it every single time in my videos. I understand that I should not be repeating the health benefits in every single video of mine because I've already discussed or mentioned the details in previous videos. And I understand that some of my viewers gets bored when I repeatedly talk about the benefits of the ingredients I'm using, which I have already done in my previous videos. So if you're new here, please go to my previous videos to understand what I am trying to teach you through my recipes. Now give this all a good mix and allow the rice to get heated up. Now I'm not adding any extra salt to the rice because I have added extra salt while I made the curry leaves mix. Next I'm adding in the curry leaves mix. Add half of the curry leaves mix, give it a good stir, and then add the rest of the curry leaves mix. Mix it for about 2 to 3 minutes so that the rice is nicely coated with the curry leaves mix and is absorbed by the flavors. 2 to 3 minutes later, the rice is nicely heated up, and at this moment I'm turning off the flame. Squeeze in half a lemon and give it a good mix. And my super healthy curry leaves rice is ready to serve. You can enjoy this with pickle, raita, or even salad of your choice. Transfer this to a serving dish and you can enjoy it with the pickle, raita, or salad of your choice. You can allow it to cool down completely and then carry it as a lunchbox meal. So guys, do try this healthy curry leaves rice and let me know in the comments how it turned out. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care. Bye bye.